Hey y'all, she was 7. Okay, I'm back. Now, on one of my videos, somebody posted a link of a video for me to watch, and I watched it. It's like about something called GTOW, how men are going their own way. And I just want to address that. The video was well thought out. It was well versed. Sounded rehearsed. Very, very eloquently presented with lots of large vocabulary words to make it sound legit. But even through all of that, it still was a bunch of nonsense, okay? Basically, what this person was saying was that men are starting to say, well, I don't want to be married. I don't want to be with a woman because there's too much responsibility. There's too much commitment. There's too much that she wants from me. I just don't want to do it. Marriage is unfair. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, woe is me. And why should I be used? The men get nothing in return in marriage, and it's just so unfair. The woman get all the perks and da 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 da. Okay, so this is basically what they were saying, but with a vocabulary that was meant to distract you from the rant, the whining, childish rant, basically. But I saw straight through that, okay? Anyway, so what's going on is these men cannot please women. They don't know how. They've tried. They were not able to do it. So they just said, you know what? I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm sick and tired. I'm trying to please women. I can't do it for some reason. I'm going to go my own way. So now they're starting this thing where convincing other men to do the same thing. But they forgot one thing. If you're going to go your own way, that's fine. I hope you had some kid somewhere and a baby mama turned you off and then made you decide to go your own way. But if you haven't had any kids yet, then if you go your own way, you don't want to deal with women and blah, 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 and you don't have any offspring, then your legacy, your DNA, and your very existence ends with you. Okay? So when you die, there's nobody left to carry your name, your DNA, or anything. So you just drop off. Okay. Second, when we don't want responsibility as adults, keyword adults, what we're really saying is we don't want to do anything with ourselves. We just want to be very selfish and just live out our life to make ourselves happy, because we can't make anybody else happy. They want too much from us. We don't want to sacrifice. So let's just not do anything but hang out and try to pick up chicks and make sure we protect ourselves when we lie to them to get sex, and then dump them and move on. Okay, but y'all don't know women are extra smart. They'll get you anyway. Anyway, so these men who have decided to live on their own and go their own way and da 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 da, because either A, they can't get a woman and are saying that to make themselves look like they chose that lifestyle, or B, they're in the closet and don't want to come out, or C, they really believe this crap and are probably going to die in a puddle of their own urine after not being discovered for 3 days or 4 days or 5 days or whenever their rent is due. And then they're going to, just be forgotten. Okay? Because when you don't have family or anybody to bury you, or no one really checks up on you, you don't have anybody that's, close to you, you don't have any kids, you don't have any women or woman, you don't have any, your parents are probably long gone by now. Your siblings, they might check on you if you have any. But how often do siblings check on each other when they get older? I don't know. So a lot of men are just looking at, the here and now. They're not looking at the future. And I've done a video on that already. But what I'm saying is these go your own way men, those are just Those are not alpha males. Those are not beta males. Those are omega males. And omega males are the sorriest ones in the bunch because they don't want to do anything. They don't want to create a legacy. They don't want to build anything. They don't want to contribute to anything. They just want to exist on their own and just live in that moment. They don't want to create. They don't want to build. They don't want to make things better for anybody but themselves. So when you find someone like that, ladies, when you find someone like that, then, you can be their friend, but do not fall for the okie doke, because they're not going to take care of you. They're not going to build anything with you. They're not going to do anything with you, but use you and think it's funny later. So don't deal with omega males. They are the bottom of the totem pole. Okay, how to identify omega males? They don't want anything. They don't have anything. They don't really have any major goals set in life. They don't have any future plans for their legacy. Like, what they're doing today is what they'll be doing tomorrow, basically. They don't work to build up any type of empire or brand or anything. They just only exist for themselves. There's lots of women that are like that too, but there's more men that are like that now, because we've grown up in a society where it teaches that selfishness is okay. And it is okay because everyone has free will. It's a choice. It's a choice. But what I'm saying is, don't try to get an omega male and turn it into an alpha male, because it's not going to happen. Okay? Find you an alpha male, and some ladies like beta males. Find you a beta male. But leave the omega males alone, because if y'all don't know what alpha, beta, and omega males are, go Google it right now. It will tell you. So, and a lot of these omega males, they say, oh, I'm not going to have any kids because it's just a trap and da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't want to deal with women, da-da-da-da-da. Marriage is not for men. We don't benefit from it, blah, blah. They come up with the whole science behind it. So when you find those kind of men, it's a good thing, because we know that that's going to be, hopefully, the last of their kind, because hopefully they won't procreate. Hopefully they won't leave behind offspring, or they won't leave behind their offspring with their omega male DNA in it, because it's basically a cleansing and a purging of the weak males of society. So we don't need them. They're going to die off if they decide that they don't want a family to procreate or to do anything. So hopefully that'll be the last of them after their kind dies off. And then, how they say in evolution, only the strong survive, and how the dominant traits and the dominant DNA survives and flourishes. Well, that's what we want anyway. So we don't care, y'all. Y'all can go your own way. You can go your own way. Peace.